Yeah, very warm good afternoon, students. Can you hear me? Am I audible on YouTube? In the classroom? One present in the classroom. Am I audible? Hello? Yeah. So it is visible on YouTube. So I welcome all respected principal, Professor Dr. R.B. Barjibe, all the head of the departments, the chairman of Women Development Cell and all members of Women Development Cell, all the members associated of Institute Innovation Council, and all my dear students, I welcome you all to this online seminar that we are taking on the occasion of International Women's Day 2024, today online live through YouTube mode. Before proceeding, I would like to seek permission from our respected principal sir to proceed.
Dear Professor Patak, please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. So, as all of you know, that Women Development Cell has been proactive in conducting with different activities related to gender equality, social initiatives, women health issues, and related things. As a part from that, I would like to thank the chairman of Women Development Cell, Professor Dr. S.M. Shinde ma'am, who has collaboratively taken this initiative with Institution Innovation Council for providing us the celebration activity of International Women's Day. And since it is related to the International Institution Innovation Council, there is nothing to tell but innovation, best practices, and allied things. But before proceeding on this special moment, I would like to hear two lines or two words from our respected principal, sir. So over to you.
Hello, Professor Patak, I am audible.
Yes, sir, you are perfectly audible.
Yeah, I am giving my best wishes on this occasion of Women Development Cell to all the students and this particular chapter of Women Development Cell. And I request you to please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. So, all dear students, as you know, the theme of this year's International Women's Day, as decided by IWD, is Inspire Inclusion. That is, inclusion of the women's girls in each and every aspect. So, I am proudly presenting to you as a member of Institution Innovation Council of our institute two teams that are the core innovators and their project models have gained success over the last 2 years, and they are in the process of developing something. The four students that belong to two teams, all of them are proudly girls. So you can have a round of a clap for all of them. So I invite first Afra Khan and Rosmin Sayyed, final year students of computer science, to enlighten us with their innovation. And before they proceed, I would like to tell all of you that both these students have been participating in innovation challenges such as the Smart India Hackathon, let it be the Kavach, let it be the Avishkar competition. Both of them have been qualified and participated at the zonal level round in successive 2 years, and both of them are having innovative skills and they are also associated with the robotic club, that is Team Combats. So I invite all of you and let interact with the students that are present over there. Over to you.
So, may I start?
Yeah, definitely.
Is the screen visible, sir?
Yeah, visible. But you can go into the full screen mode if required.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, respected principal, sir, my dear friends. Today we are here to celebrate International Women's Day with a new theme of innovation. Myself, Afra Khan, along with my team member Rosmin Sayyed, we both are final year students in CSE BTech, as well as we are active participants of our club Team Converts, a national robotics and innovating club. As we today, we are here to present Park to Real-Time Parking Management. The problem statement we have chose was given to us by Manipal Hackathon when we were participating in it. Across the various problem statements, as we have understood that even the small changes can cause many big problems for us. Even the simple thing like parking. Parking may seem to you a very minimal subject on normal daily basis, but for many metropolitan cities, it can be a huge headache. Unprofessional parking, not available parking, improper parking, such issues not can cause a huge strain on mental health as well as is a very bad way to start your day when you're ready to go to your classes, when you're ready to go to your job, and when you are from the day one you are feeling all these insecurities and all these bad behaviors in the simple type of parking. This can cause a huge impact on your daily basis and your daily working. As we know that in metropolitan cities, many big campuses as well as organizations are taking place, and parking problems are very common in all of them. So, as a solution to this, we have came up with the parking to park to RPM systems, that is real time parking systems. What we have understood is that through our research, we came to know how these parking problems have occurred in various competitions, in various spaces as well as organizations. We've also understood and tried to research in the depth way. We just not looked up at the root of, we tried to look up from the root of this problem statement. We tried to understand the problem stated from the root to give the solutions to the basics. As we've understood is that the parking spaces are limited to all of these areas. But when we try to understand this and we try to allocate these things, many problems like, oh, this place is limited to me, I am the one who always park to this place, this is reserved for me, such quarrels can happen in day to day lives. People can lose their calm posture as well as they can lose their productivity. Also, many students get late over these parking situations. Many people get stuck in traffic and the parking gets crowded at many places. So for this we have understood that a simple real time parking system can be optimal as a solution. So, as for solution, we have designed in four bases the solution will be working. The first will be registration. The user will register to RPM parking systems and provide essential details to us. The second will be database. All the data that the user have input to us will be sent to the database and will be organized and added. The system will recognize and remember these databases whenever the system detects it. Third is allotment. So when the system understands that the upcoming vehicle is near the destination, it will get alert and organize a simple parking space. And at last, when the system understands this, it will be given to the person who comes. Let's understand this RPM parking system in a very detailed and very simple, slow way. Let's understand that I am leaving my house to go to my college, that is SSGB college. So now what we have done that I have installed the RPM app on my phone. Now let me tell you that RPM app is the India's first app which is based uh, solely on cellular system. That means you do not need internet to use RPM parking systems. it is real time, it does not require internet connection. That means you can use it anytime in any network connectivity. So let's take this example and try to understand the whole RPM parking system. I am leaving my house to reach our SSGB college. Now I am on my car. I am leaving and have started the app. The app is now understood that I have left my initial position and I'm going to my destination. The gate of the SSGB has been implemented with a GSM module, which has a tracker. My location is different and the SSGB's gate location is different. So when I am traveling to SSGB, my location is continuously changing, right? But the SSGB's gate location is constant. So when my location and SSGB's gate location matches, that means when I reach the SSGB gate, the system will be alerted that the vehicle has arrived and it will be needing a parking slot. So the moment my location and SSGB's gate location get matches, my phone will have a notification that says I have been given random parking slot like 2A, 2B, etc. What we have also discussed in this solution designing is also that we have different systems. That means we have different departments as well as other organizations also have different departments. So wouldn't it be nice if every department gets an own parking space? That's also what we have concluded, that whenever any system will try to have our parking system, we would be given different parking slots to all of them. That means CSC will have its own parking system, mechanical department will have its own parking space, civil has its own, ENTC has its own, as well as the faculty and other coordinators of the college will also have their designated parking space. That means there would be no chaos in the parking space, as well as everything will go on smoothly. Let's understand this by various examples that we have. Like I have said to you, it can be used in college parking spaces, but not also in college, but also we can use it in campuses, as well as the multi companies that have vast spaces, who have hundreds and thousands of cars of their employees. We can also use it in a mall, like the mall, the people who daily are constant or who are daily customers of mall or cinema services, they can also use this parking system. Sometimes when a large event is organized, like we are going for an event or something seminar or a random place, that place can also have this RPM parking system. Can you understand how constant and easy this concept is? Because not only any person who is installed has this any person who is installed this can use this parking application, as well as person who is using this can have a smooth ingoing and outgoing services in their campus. When we understand this concept, we can also understand this, that when a vehicle is neatly parked during emergency situations, evacuation can be critically easy. As we know, when something crucial happens to a campus, the parking gets clogged because of unusual parking systems, as well as the rush that people faces to get out of the situation. But when things are parked nicely and when we have sorted all these things, the evacuation can also be very easy. So as for the technical stack, over to Rosemary.
Thank you, Afra. So, uses of technology in our solution. So, our solution required both hardware and software. So, in hardware, there is IR sensor, which is an infrared receiver is used in our IR system to control and operate the devices by sending them signals. The next is GSM model, which is it allows for GPRS transmission sending and receiving SMS. So next is server. So server it stores and send and receives the data. The next is Node MCU model. It is a hardware which are based on the ESP12 model. And there is also cloud hosting, which makes the applications and websites accessible using cloud resources.
I think there is a
And in
network.
software,
Yeah.
hello, I'm audible, sir.
Yes, yes, beta. Continue.
Yes. So in software, there is an Android Studio JDK, which provides the tools necessary to write Java programs that can be executed and run by the JVM and JRF. The next is Java and Swift. Java and Swift is a compiled and general purpose programming language. Next slide. So these are the technologies which is used in our solution. Then features of our solutions. It is occupancy monitoring, which means real-time monitoring of parking space occupancies by using sensors. Then next is availability information. So by using our solution, it provides real-time information on available parking spots to drivers through mobile apps or electronic boards. Then next is reservation system. It allows users to receive parking spots in advance through an app or website. The next is alerts and notification. It's also sending alerts and notification to users regarding parking availability, reservations, or time limits. The next is feedback mechanism. So our solution also allows users to provide feedback on the parking experience to continuously improve our system. Next slide. So these are the features. The next advantages of our solution. The first is optimized parking utilizations. So by using our solution, it efficiently manages parking spaces in real time and ensuring the maximum utilization of available spots in the parking area. Then next is reduce traffic congestion. So by providing the information on available parking spots, it also helps to reduce the time spent looking for the parking and thereby lowering the traffic congestions. And it also improved the user experiences, that it enhanced the overall experience for drivers by allowing them to easily find the parking spaces and reserve the spots in advance. The next is data driven insights. It also collect and analyze the data on parking patterns and trends to make informed decisions regarding the parking space management and for future planning. Then next, it is also the cost saving, that it reduces the operational costs by automating processes and optimizing resource allocation and minimizing the need of manual interventions. The next is convenience and flexibility. So it also offers the users the flexibility to reserve the parking spots in advance and receives the real-time notifications and alerts. So these are the advantages of our solutions. The next slide please. So there are also the some limitations of our solution, that is technology dependency. So our solution is relies on the technology which can be technical glitches, system downtime, and sometimes the cyber security risk leading to potential disruption in our services. Then next is user adoption challenges. So all users may be tech savvy or willing to adopt new parking technologies, which can hinder the widespread acceptance and usage of our system. Then next is maintenance and updates. So our solution regular maintenance and updates are required to ensure the system's reliability, compatibility, and the performance involving the technology standards. So these are the some limitations of our solution. Next slide. So here we conclude that with our system, we can try to help people save their time from the non-essential activities, which can be better used in productive tasks. And this is the only first version of our solution, and we are updating it in works, and more innovative ideas will be added to the system. So thank you, everyone.
We are now open to question and answers, sir.
Yeah. So before moving, yeah, you can stop presenting after. Yeah. So before moving on, I would like to tell that the YouTube link is being sent and you can post your comments. You can post your questions in the form of comments, which will be directly visible, and the attendance link will be also posted in the YouTube link afterwards. So it is for all. If you have any question, we will wait and you post it on the YouTube link in the YouTube chat. Before proceeding further, Afra, in
Yes, sir.
the regional language, Hindi language, can you tell, since many of them are the first year students, what they should do to be successful as a part of innovator and come forward to do a startup and all those part, is especially the girl students who are there, and what they should do in the regional language, and
Yes, sir.
what you have done, how you have progressed so much far, what is expected from them that you do.
थैंक यू सर फॉर गिविंग मी दिस चांस। जैसे कि अभी सर ने कहा कि हम लोग गर्ल्स हैं, स्पेशली 21st सेंचुरी आ चुकी है, 2024 चल रहा है, फोल्डिंग फोन्स आ चुके हैं, स्मॉल कॉम्पैक्ट कार्स आ गई हैं, ईवी कार्स आ गई हैं। तो जो टेक्नोलॉजी है वो इवॉल्व हो रही है। ऑब्वियसली टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ साथ हमें भी इवॉल्व होना चाहिए। हम लोग हमारे पुराने कंसेप्ट पे नहीं रह सकते कि हम स्कूल जाके पढ़ें, बस जॉब ही करें। मार्केट में बहुत सारी ऑप्शंस हमारे लिए अवेलेबल है। जैसे अभी सर ने कहा था कि स्टार्टअप्स हमारे लिए अवेलेबल है। तो जैसे कि स्टार्टअप्स की बात आती है, तो स्टार्टअप बेसिकली क्या होता है, एक सिंपल आइडिया जो हम लोगों का होता है, हम उसे मार्केट में एज अ सिस्टम, एज अ कंपनी उतारते हैं, और जब वो कंपनी प्रॉफिट कमाने लगती है बहुत ज्यादा, तो उसे हम एक स्टार्टअप का नाम दे सकते हैं। तो इसी तरह जैसे कि अभी हम लोग बीटेक के स्टूडेंट्स हैं, राइट? यहाँ पे सब फर्स्ट ईयर के हैं, तो किसी का फाइनल लास्ट ईयर तक का क्या प्लान होगा किसी का डिसाइडेड नहीं है। कोई सीएससी में जाएगा, कोई सिविल में जाएगा, कोई मैकेनिकल में जाएगा, कोई ईएनटीसी में जाएगा। लेकिन एक चीज जो है हमारे पास है, सपोर्ट और इंटरनेट। पहली बात, आप लोग जिस कॉलेज में हो, फैकल्टी बहुत अच्छी है, आपको सपोर्ट करेगी। आपके पास अगर कोई भी करियर रिलेटेड क्यूरी या फिर कोई भी चीज है जो आपको पसंद समझ में नहीं आ रही है, यू कैन आस्क एनी ऑफ द टीचर्स, दे आर वेरी फ्रेंडली, वो आपको प्रॉपर गाइडेंस देंगे। सेकेंड है इंटरनेट। जैसे कि आप जानते हैं, कोई भी चीज करने से पहले ना हमें सबसे पहले अपना इंटरेस्ट करना जरूरी होता है। 3 इडियट सबने देखी होगी ना, 3 इडियट मूवी, राइट? रैंचो फरहान को क्या कहता है, सक्सेसफुल बनने के लिए उसे वो करना होगा जो उसे पसंद है, जो थी वाइल्ड लाइफ फोटोग्राफी रादर देन इंजीनियरिंग। तो हमें भी, हम लोग अभी इंजीनियर्स बन रहे हैं, तो हमें हमारा इंटरेस्ट लेके अपनी फील्ड चूज करनी चाहिए। अगर आपको पता है कि आप कोई नई तरीके का आर्किटेक्चर बना सकते हैं, देन यू कैन गो फॉर सिविल। इफ यू थिंक मैं एक नई तरीके की मैकेनिकल मशीन बना सकता हूँ, आई कैन मॉडिफाई दिस कार और बाइक और समथिंग लाइक दैट, यू कैन गो फॉर मैकेनिकल। तो जो सपोर्ट हम लोगों को मिलता है या फिर जो इंटरेस्ट हम लोगों का होता है, उसके बारे में डिटेल में रिसर्च करना, वो एक पहला स्टेप होता है सक्सेसफुल बनने के लिए। हम लोग फर्स्ट ईयर में आ गए हैं, ऑब्वियसली जाहिर सी बात है कि पता नहीं होता आगे क्या होने वाला है, आगे क्या करना है, बट वी आर हियर, सीनियर्स आर हियर, टीचर्स आर हियर, यू कैन आस्क एनी ऑफ देम व्हाट वी शुड डू और हाउ आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड माई इंटरेस्ट। तो एक बार आपको अपना इंटरेस्ट पता चल गया, तो उसकी बेसिस पे आप प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट्स ढूंढ सकते हैं। जैसे कि हम लोग सीएससी के स्टूडेंट्स हैं, हम लोगों को आजू बाजू की जो प्रॉब्लम्स होती थी ना, अब कोडिंग से बहुत सारी चीजें सॉल्व हो सकती है। कोडिंग एक ऐसी चीज है जिससे हम बहुत सारी चीजों के सोल्यूशंस निकाल सकते हैं। मोबाइल फोन यूज करते हो, मोबाइल फोन कोडिंग के थ्रू बना है। लैपटॉप यूज करते हो, लैपटॉप कोडिंग के थ्रू बना है। आप बहुत सारे एप्स यूज करते हो, वो भी कोडिंग के थ्रू बने हैं, राइट? तो इसी तरह जो अपना इंटरेस्ट होता है ना, उसको फॉलो करना चाहिए। जहां तक बात है कि आगे क्या चूज करना है उसकी, तो डिपेंड करता है कि आप लोगों को क्या पसंद है, आपके करियर में क्या होता है, राइट? जैसे कि मैं अभी बता रही थी, मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम क्या हो जाता है, स्टूडेंट्स अपने करियर को लेकर काफी ब्लैंड हो जाते हैं। जो सब लोग करते हैं वही मैं करूंगा। जो नई चीजें होती है ना, देखो अपॉर्चुनिटीज कॉलेज आपको बहुत प्रोवाइड करेगा, बहुत सारी कॉम्पिटिशन्स आपको लाके देगा, बहुत सारे चीजें आप लोगों के साथ करवाएगा। जैसे कि अभी सर ने हमको कहा कि प्रेजेंटेशन करनी है, हम लोग रेडी हो गए क्योंकि सर ने हमको अपॉर्चुनिटी दी, हमने उस अपॉर्चुनिटी का फायदा उठाया। अगर आप इसी बात पे रह जाओगे कि भाई मेरा दोस्त करेगा तो मैं करूंगा, ये मेरे साथ है तो मैं करूंगा, देखो जॉब जो लगनी है आपको खुद लगेगी। कंपनी ये नहीं देखेगी कि भाई आपके दोस्त को लिया है तो आपको भी ले लेंगे। तो अपने लिए स्टैंड लेना सीखो। ये 21st सेंचुरी आ चुकी है, इसमें आपको अपने लिए स्टैंड लेना चाहिए। तो अपने बारे में सेल्फिश होने की बात नहीं आती है यहाँ पे बात ये आती है कि अपने करियर का पाथ हमें खुद बना के देना है। सपोर्ट आपको दे रहा है कॉलेज, जो अलग अलग चांसेस आपको कॉलेज प्रोवाइड कर रहा है, उसमें आप पार्टिसिपेट किया करो। जैसे कि अभी सर ने कहा था स्मार्ट इंडिया हैकाथॉन, पता है? स्मार्ट इंडिया हैकाथॉन एक नेशनल लेवल हैकाथॉन होता है। हैकाथॉन इन द सेंस, वो लोग आपको प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट देते हैं और आपको उस पर प्रॉपर सोल्यूशन बनाना होता है। तो ऐसे ऐसी जो कॉम्पिटिशन्स आती है उनमें पार्टिसिपेट करो, अपने स्किल्स ढूंढो, अपना इंटरेस्ट ढूंढो, और जब आप इन सब चीजों पे धीरे धीरे काम करते रहोगे, तब जाके आपको पता होगा कि आपको एट द एंड एग्जैक्टली क्या बनना है। किसी के लिए कोई भी चीज छोटी नहीं होती है, किसी के पास टाइम कम नहीं है। बहुत लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो 12th स्टैंडर्ड से समझ के आ जाते हैं कि भाई मुझे क्या करना है। बहुत लोगों को वक्त लगता है, गाइडेंस लगती है। तो गाइडेंस देने के लिए हम सब लोग यहाँ पर हैं। तो जैसे ही आप लोगों को कुछ लगता है, जैसे अभी सर ने कहा कि करियर गाइडेंस या फिर स्टार्टअप के रिलेटेड जो भी चीजें हैं, तो स्टार्टअप के रिलेटेड पता है क्या होता है, जो भी स्टार्टअप है, अगर आप शार्क टैंक देख रहे होंगे तो उन लोगों ने क्या किया है, जो जो प्रॉब्लम्स यूथ फेस करता है, जो हमारी कंट्री फेस करती है, उन चीजों को लेकर सोल्यूशन बनाए हैं। बहुत सारी ऐसी चीजें थी जैसे हेल्दी स्नैक्स, फ्रीकिन जीन्स, कन्वर्टेबल क्लोथ्स, कन्वर्टेबल मोटर बाइक्स। ये सब ऐसी चीजें हैं कि जो उन्हें पता है कि लोग इन प्रॉब्लम से गुजर रहे हैं, कि यार क्लोजेट के अंदर जगह कम होती है, तो क्यों ना ऐसे ड्रेसेस बनाए जो दो ड्रेसेस का काम करे, मतलब ड्रेस भी पहनना हो जाएगा, फॉर्मल और इनफॉर्मल वेयर दोनों एक ही ड्रेस में आ जाएगा। क्यों ना हेल्दी स्नैक्स बनाए, क्योंकि जब भी हम लोग थके हुए होते हैं तो हम लोगों को स्नैक्स खाने का मन करता है, तो ऐसी चीजें बनाए जो हमारी हेल्थ के लिए अच्छी होंगी। तो ये जो आइडियाज और प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट्स ये लोग अपने सराउंडिंग्स में ढूंढते हैं, सेम आप भी ढूंढ सकते हो। जैसे अभी मैंने कहा था, ये जो पार्किंग की स्टेटमेंट थी, ये भी बहुत कॉमन स्टेटमेंट है मेट्रोपॉलिटन सिटीज में और बहुत सारी जगहों पर। जैसे कि आप साई जीवन देख लो या कोई भी जगह देख लो जहाँ पे पार्किंग एरियाज नहीं होते, ये प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट हमने वहां से चूज की थी क्योंकि हमने ये सब विटनेस किया था। तो जब आप भी ऐसी चीजें विटनेस करोगे, आप भी अपनी सराउंडिंग्स को ऑब्जर्व करोगे, तब आप भी धीरे धीरे इनोवेटर्स बन पाओगे। इनोवेटर बनना मतलब जो प्रॉब्लम एग्जिस्ट करती है उसका कोई एक नया तरीके का सोल्यूशन निकालना। तो वो नॉर्मल सा हो सकता है, आप एक नई तरीके की वाटर बॉटल बना सकते हो, आप एक सेल्फ बेस्ड फैन बना सकते हो, या फिर आप एक अटेंडेंस सिस्टम बना सकते हो। इनोवेशन करना आप पे डिपेंड करता है।
Okay. Thank you, Afra.
थैंक यू सर।
Yeah. Now the next one is Yogita Bharambe and Farat Ali. You can leave better. Afra, you can stay. Rosmin, I am taking you backstage.
यस सर।
Let me see. Yeah. So Yogita Bharambe and Farat Ali. Yeah, this is the second team.
Am I audible,
The
sir?
main initiative for inviting these students or these innovators rather is that to let you all of you understand that the space is open for all of you. You have the larger canvas in front of you. Opportunity you have to take rather than wasting your time. Some input from your own friends. That is why. So let's see the second part.
So, am I audible?
Yeah, yes.
There are many problems which comes across in our day-to-day life. We consider one problem in our day-to-day life. Okay. These days we are facing the problem like pollutions, power cut problems, etc. In order to overcome these problems, we have thought about the device which can be performing its function without causing any of these problems. So we have thought of doing the project on cutting grass. This uses a renewable sources of energy for its operation like solar energy. This project aims at developing a portable solar operated grass cutting devices as there is a power shortage. So we have to decide to make a solar energy operated device. That is Robomo. The problem statement of our solution. Nowadays, there are a number of grass cutting techniques which are purposefully used and are being built up for well cutting of grass. दैट इज मार्केट में कहीं ना कहीं तो ये चीज़ एग्जिस्ट होंगी, राइट? लेकिन उसमें क्या ऐसे फीचर्स नहीं थे या उसमें क्या ऐसी चीज़ नहीं थी कि वो मार्केट में अब तक आई नहीं है। तो वो जो चीज़ें हैं या वो जो कुछ इश्यूज है, that all issue to avoid all that issue is essential to create a system which can cut the grass without any human involvement. This research implements the grass cutting robot which has battery which can be charged by solar energy. This robot can be operated using Android phone. This system can be created with minimum cost as per compared to the other existing system. And that we have tried to reach the solution. The solution of our innovation idea, we have tried to reach the aim of solution by doing various research to understand the actual need of implementation to have a perfect reliable solution. To overcome from this problem, we create a automatic grass cutter with water sprinkler system which works on solar system. The automation is useful at the various stage of human life. The manual grass cutting is possible using human being, but it usually consumes time and energy of human being. Also, the manual grass cutting is insufficient and many times results in non-uniform structure of grass. Hence, to avoid all these issues, is it better to use automatic grass cutting robot machine which can be operated through by Android phone. Next, the component required. We have to require Arduino Uno, ultrasonic sensor, Bluetooth module HC05, motor driver L298, relay, solar panel, DC motor, battery, grip wheels, IR sensor, cutting blades, and water container. We will discuss these components all detail. That is working diagram. Solar panel is connected to the battery. Then, by connecting inverter to battery DC current, it's converted to AC current. This will run the AC motor. This motor is connected to blade shaft by the help of belt drive. This will rotate in the blade in high speed. Cut the grass. This device will help in building of eco-friendly system. The current technology of system commonly used for the cutting the grass is by the manually handled device. In this paper, use novel technology. So in this solution, we are trying to make a daily purpose automatic work of robot which is able to cut the grass in lawn. The system will have some automation work for guidance and other obstacle detection and the power source that is battery. And a solar panel will be attached on the top of the robot because of this reduces the power problem. The automatic solar grass cutter is fully automatic grass cutting robotic vehicle powered by the solar energy that also avoid obstacle and is capable of fully automatic grass cutting without the need of any human interaction. This system used 12-volt batteries to power the vehicle movement motors such as well the grass cutter motor. We also use a solar panel to charge the battery so that there is no need of charging externally. The grass cutter and vehicle motors are interfaced to an Arduino Uno microcontroller. That controls the working of all the motors. It also interfaces to an ultrasonic sensor for object detection. The Arduino Uno moves the vehicle motors in forward direction in case no obstacle is detected. On obstacle detection, the ultrasonic sensor monitors it and the microcontroller that stop the grass cutter motor so as to avoid any damage of the object, human, animal. Arduino Uno is the microcontroller, then turns the robotic vehicle off until it gets clear object and then move the grass cutter in forward direction again. The features of our solution. Over to Farad.
Thank you, Yogita. Good afternoon, everyone. There are many features of Robomo, among which I am going to present some. This grass cutter is used not only to cut the grass, but it will also sprinkle water where there is a need. It can detect the upcoming obstacles as we have used the ultrasonic sensors in it. So it can easily identify the obstacles. It will cut the grass in a uniform manner by which it will increase the beauty of the ground also. This grass cutter is fully automated. That's because we won't need anybody else to handle it. In this Robomo, we are not going to require any other source of charging as it the whole cutter is going to use the solar panel to get charged. This is going to be a small compact thing, and there are lots of feature of that. uh, we can use this grass cutter at many places, such as we can use it at for on cricket grounds, the football ground, all gardens, like playgrounds, small farms, nurseries, colleges, etc. There are many advantages, among which I'm going to share some of the advantages with you. This is going to be a small compact thing which won't require more space. That's why it will not create any kind of disturbance. As the size is very compact, it is easier to move it at any place. And also the operating is very easy. There is no need to have skilled person to operate this whole device, as there is just need to an on and off the system, so nobody can easily so anybody can easily operate this. We don't need to use any kind of fuel here, as it is going to work fully on the solar energy simultaneously. Simultaneously, we are going to save lots of money, which we will invest on a normal grass cutter in the name of fuel. As we have not used any kind of fuel, so obviously there will not be any harm on the environment. That is, no pollution will going to be there. As the moving components are less, there will be less wear and tear. It is going to require less electricity, as we are going to use the whole robomo on solar energy. And also the maintenance is very easy, and it can be easily installed. As we know, every coin has two sides, so there is some disadvantages also, that among which the first one is the initial cost. As we know, when anytime when we are going to buy something or purchase something new, obviously the cost is high, but after installing this, we are not going to require any kind of money and any kind of thing, as it is going to work on solar energy. Also, at first, when the grass cutter is going to be started, we need we need someone to start it, and after that we are not going to require anybody else. And it is difficult to use it in the rainy season. As we know, the soil get because of water, it get very like muddy, so there is a chance that the wheels can stuck in it. So thank you everyone. Now we are open to question answer.
Yeah. Can you, in simple words, explain to all the students the application area of what you have developed and what was the need, in simple words? And can they expand your project in future? Means they can take it as a remote, as a resource, and they can build on their own project on it. Can they do like that?
एक्चुअली जो प्रोजेक्ट है वो एक ग्रास कटर है। फॉर एग्जांपल हमारा लॉन है, हमारा लॉन या कोई गार्डन है, तो उस पे किसी में मतलब अगर मुझे ग्रास कटिंग करनी है तो एक्चुअली क्या हो जाता कि उस जो कटिंग मशीन अवेलेबल है इन मार्केट में, वो वहाँ पे कैसे हमें मतलब ज़्यादा पावर लगती या ज़्यादा पावर सप्लाई लगता, इतना पावर सप्लाई लगता, तो उसके वजह से एक प्रॉब्लम क्या आ जाती, एक्चुअली उसमें पावर सप्लाई ज़्यादा लगता, उसमें पर्सन्स लगते काम करने के लिए या एम्प्लॉयज़ वगैरह लगते। तो ये जो सारी इश्यूज़ है ना, ये ऑटोमेटिक ग्रास कटर के इसमें कम हो सकते। लाइक उसमें सोलर जो पावर सप्लाई आएगा वो सोलर से आएगा, तो उसके हिसाब से कैसे मतलब जो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी वहाँ पे बच जाएंगी, देन उसके बाद एम्प्लॉयज़ नहीं लगेंगे, हम ऑटोमेटिकली उसे ऑन ऑफ कर सकते। वो ऑब्जेक्ट डिटेक्ट भी करेगा, तो ऐसा इशू भी नहीं रहेगा कि अगर वो कहाँ पे अटक जाए तो हमें उसे उठा के कहाँ पे रखना पड़ेगा, नहीं ऐसी बात नहीं है, वो ऑटोमेटिकली उस पर अप्लाई होगा। और वो इन द फ्यूचर हमने उसमें वाटर स्प्रिंकलिंग का भी एक फीचर ऐड किया है, उससे मतलब हमें ना पानी भी वगैरह भी देना नहीं पड़ेगा, कैसे मतलब जो एम्प्लॉय कैसे हाथ से पानी वगैरह देते वो देना नहीं पड़ेगा, वो ऑटोमेटिकली वाटर स्प्रिंकल होगा, तो जो गवत वगैरह है या कुछ घास वगैरह है ना, उस पर ऑटोमेटिक पानी भी या स्प्रिंकलिंग भी होगा वाटर का।
Okay. So I think there is no more questions from the student side, as in the comment box I can see. And I am moderating the comments, so all of you be aware of that also. Now it's okay. You are a student, so that is expected, and that is good also. That should happen. We as a student also had fun while doing such activities. Now, coming to the concluding part of the program, I am first of all thankful to our respected principal, Professor Dr. R.B. Barjive sir, for allowing us to conduct this program on such a short period. Then I am thankful to Dr. S.M. Shinde ma'am for collaborating this activity with the IIC activity, celebration activity. And I am thankful to all head of the departments, my staff members, all members of the Women Development Cell, IIC council members, and first and foremost, and lastly but not the least, all my dear students who have patiently settled down in the classroom and listened to it carefully. I know they are getting a little bit bored, but my intention was very much clear that as a part of institution innovation council of our institute, we are aiming of encouraging you to have the benefits of the government of India projects, not only the scholarships that you get in the admission part, but there are lots of benefits that you can get. But the point is, you are not aware of how to proceed and where to approach. There are certain schemes which are available for you where fundings are available. But the thing is, you should be able to approach, you should be able to present your ideas, and for that purpose, our final year students, who are the young innovators, Miss Afra Khan, Miss Rosmin Sayyed, Miss Yogita Bharambe, and Miss Farat Ali. I am thankful to them for presenting their idea which they are implementing, and I hope they might copyright it and trademark it in the coming years. So I am thankful to all, and with this, I declare this session ends. Thank you. Thank you very much. The attendance link is posted in the chat box. You can fill out the attendance. In 2 weeks of time, you are definitely going to get the certificates on the mail ID which you have mentioned and the name which you have put. Thank you. Thank you all. Namaste.
Thank you, sir.